And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we are going to play Planes, Trains, and Boats of Finland, the GeoGuessr Games of Finland, because I cut a little bit short of my, lack of focus the other day when I did this game. And I played this game and realized that the microphone wasn't on. And, hey, it happens sometimes. Played a decent game. And so what I'm going to do is do a voiceover on the game. And kind of give you some insights. So a little different with this one. And we're going to play this one. We're going to get into this and hit play. So hopefully this shows up. Might take a little longer to get through some things here. Obviously could fast forward through this, but wanted to give you just some commentary on the game that I actually played. This game by Tomi Mero was last updated on the 24th of April 2022. And we're going to discover Finland by plane, train, or boat. All locations are handpicked and findable. Some places can be found without moving, and some need a little bit of moving around. Covers Finland and all of its territories. So, hit the play button here. We're going to do this as a challenge, a 3-minute move, pan, zoom allowed challenge. And as always, we're going to invite you to play along. The play along link will be in the description below. Also, come join us over at Patreon. Got some videos up there, some more content to come this week there. Pictures and different things about my travels last week. More pictures about me and my family to come. And any requested games you want me to play from your town, locally, wherever, come join us there. We'll do that. So hopefully we can get into this and it won't take too long. I feel like I'm duplicating myself because this has happened to me I think once or twice before where I didn't hit the microphone, didn't plug it in, or the jack wasn't, whatever the case may be. So that said, it happens. And as the good thing is there's a busy beaver outside doing some, work, a neighbor that's, doing some type of woodwork. So you might hear a chainsaw. Kolari. So there's Kolari. There's a train right there. What's interesting is this to me felt like it was very northerly. I looked at this sign here and saw Kolarin, and I saw Kolari there. Started to look around, saw the timber on the train there, which is always interesting. And then went into this, looking at this K-City supermarket. And I've seen that before. Rautia. And I saw coming up here Kitala on Yilisjärvi, which I've seen before. Couldn't quite place it, but I knew it was up north in Lapland. There's Kitala that I see right now. And I think it took me a little longer. I think I skipped right over that. I see it now. I didn't see it during the game. Kitala. Dude, scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. Go down a little further south. Right? So it has been a while since I've been to the north in this part of the world of Finland. And I see Yilisjärvi's right there on the map, and I didn't even see it. I'm looking all around, and it's right dead center. Then I saw Kolari. And, looked through the town, looking for obviously the train tracks to see where in Kolari is the train track. And went a little bit towards Sweden. And then I come up here and find the train station of Kolari. And I just wanted to confirm, looking north and south, making sure we're in the right direction. Go back to the beginning. There's, I don't know if that's a VR. Is that VR? Is the train VR? Anybody know anything about that? Comment down below. And there we are, 12 yards, 5,000 points. This round, obviously, I'm looking, I see Turku Abo. Nice brick building, brick terminal. I look scanning around a little bit. And I see a tractor on the runway. Don't see any planes. And this is what I was looking for. Okay, confirm this is an airport. Wanted to try to find a plane, and I wasn't thinking necessarily about the time in this one. Moreover, just looking at, trying to figure out what that, was that a penguin? What was that? Not sure what that was, but we have a terminal here, so I looked at, saw Turku. Obviously, I'm looking for Turku here. And it's the airport. And quite frankly, we got 2 minutes left to go in this round, and I struggled with this. I know that typically airports in most parts of the world are on the outer fringes of the city or outside a beltway or a ring road. This not being a big airport, I was thinking, well, I'm going to go look for it, right? I'm going to go look for it. Maybe it's closer to the city. That's why I decided to go closer to the city. Juku Park, Turku, we've seen that before. But for whatever reason, I decide not to go far north. And then I see this, I know this is not it, but I see a road that looked like a runway, I guess. But I knew that wasn't it. I see a train, the train tracks, and just thought it's got to be in this area, right? Like if there's trains there, if there's a port, or if there's water, it's got to be close by. Most cities have the trains, the planes in the neighborhood. So I went around looking here. Didn't really find much. I see, again, look, there's the parking lot, there's the parking area, whatever you want to call it, and a bunch of woods. And then I knew at this point I might be in a little bit of trouble with a minute to go because, you see a lot of woods, you see a lot of forest, and you're not near anything because you would see an ABC, right? You would see something. I see a highway sign there. I'm like, we could be in trouble. Went off the road here a bit, wanted to get to that sign. I really couldn't get to it. So at this point, with about 33 seconds left to go, I'm thinking, what should I do? I'm just going to go look for it again, right? I go look for it, and I'm hung up on the fact that we're got to be closer to the water area, to the west of Turku, and did not even take a look at north. Now that I look at this, right north of the IKEA, there is a gray area. I should have checked that. I didn't do it. This is, looking back on playing this game, different perspective when I'm doing this commentary on it. You see where you make the mistakes. The mistake I made there was not looking on the outer ring road. So we were 4.9 miles away. It was in the north, Turun Lentokoneet. Hopefully I say that right. But 4,654 points for that round. So we get off to the third round, and we obviously see I'm thinking, is this bikes, trains? What's going on here? Wanted to confirm. I see the lines in the back. I'm thinking this has got to be a train station. But obviously people ride bikes to the trains. I'm guessing, here's the other thing. If you're riding a bike there, wouldn't you lock it up or no? Like there's a lot of bikes there, or is it a bike rental place? Because if you're going on the train, typically you go for the train for the day or for a week or for a weekend. Would you leave your bike there? That's another question that I have. This round, I look at the street sign. I noticed that there was probably one language. Not that it means anything, but I know some cities have the multilingual. I've said this quite time and time again. But I see a case supermarket there. Trying to find out if I see anything here on the signs. And looking back on it, I even think I said, you'll probably find something there if you're from the area that that you're in this town. So then I see the 2, the 8, and the 11. I knew that we had to be somewhere probably on the western side of Finland with the 2. I also make mention here the trees. It's interesting, the trees right down the middle of the road, which is a nice look. I mean, I see that in Spain. I've seen that in some parts of the United States. But I like how the trees... I like trees. I like trees in the urban areas, the green areas. So any place, I obviously got some help here with the 2, 8, and the 11. Keskusta. A lot of roundabouts here. And just decided to go, okay, it's going to be on the western side at some point. The 2, the 8. I see the 2. Obviously, it's going to lead you to the 8 and the 11. I see the 11, but I don't think of the E8 as the 8. I guess I just think of looking for the reason why I came down here is looking for the red 8. Don't see it. But knew we're in Pori here and just needed to kind of narrow down where I was in terms of the actual train station. I see the supermarket campus and figured that might have changed. So I go look up and down here. And with 49 seconds, I don't know, I think I used all 49 seconds, which is crazy. There, by the way, right there on the left, just passing it, I didn't see it. The game is another Dodge Chrysler minivan, which seemingly are just all over the place. It's just unusual for me to see a minivan like that, but we know it's part of the, I guess, vehicles that families from Finland with multiple kids have. I don't know why I keep looking around here. We know where this is, right? And there it is, Pori. So I click on that. And I figured the Case supermarket is probably return to start. Just wanted to confirm it. But I see the Case supermarket down further. And that's, I guess, what's throwing me off. Not realizing it probably could have changed over the past 10 or 11 years. And get a perfect round of that one. So that was fun. Here, we've got an anchor. So I know this has got to be some type of marina. Boats of some sort. Right now I'm thinking we're probably, this is probably Helsinki. Could it be Turku? I don't know. And I caught my eye on the sign. Galler Edge Taxi Bus. Doesn't look Finnish to me necessarily. And then I see Despasta Natran Kange. Lapin Kulta. Maybe that's the beer I need to have. I don't know. Water and Waste. And then I see 1, 2, 3. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is Helsinki. But something in the back of my head with the sign colors, I don't know if the colors are different. I don't know if that, is that really Finnish on that one side with the bus? And I'm about to get the clue as to where we are. And I zoom in here, and we've got Steel FM, the Rock Off Festival, 95.9, en del av Holland. The Steel, the 2011 Rock Off. Does the Steel 95.9 exist? Well, I'm going to play it after I do this game. And hopefully it's probably rock and roll music. Rock music. See, rock and roll. That sounds like my parents. But anyway, New we're in Holland and Mariehamn. There's the Hesburger, by the way. And I look around trying to think. Gringo Pizza and Grill. That's interesting. Gringo Pizza and Grill. Tell me if you've been there. So I come up here and realize we're looking north. I see some nice ships off to the north, older ships, or sailboats or whatever they were. And I noticed that, well, this is not it here. Took me a couple of seconds, I guess, and I realized, wait a minute, there it is right there. It's probably in this area. And I do make a mistake here. I use all 3 minutes on this round. There's the Tallinn to Åland ferry, so you can go to Tallinn, Estonia from here, which is pretty cool. I'm sure you can go to Helsinki. Maybe it's a different port on Åland. But I see this ship here, and I think to myself, okay, we are in the right spot. Then I look at the road, and I'm thinking, why I don't think of this when I'm playing this game? Because there's cars all around. There's a parking lot, car park, whatever you want to call it, parking area, as the airport in Turku said. And I wait until the last possible second to make a move, and it was too late. So at that point, I realized that there's cars. And then I go and look. I'm like, wait a minute. Where is the parking lot? Where is it? And I'm like, okay, no, what is this? And then I realize it's right there. And I go to click, but it didn't accept it. It accepted the old one. It's too late. You know, it's like a split second, right? I was a split second off, so I missed it by 401 yards. 4,983 was the score there. So get up to the fifth round here. And I don't know what we're looking for, other than I thought I saw, did I see a VR, which is, I guess, the train. So maybe this is a train station at some place in Finland, and I can't tell where this is. This doesn't look familiar to me. At first, I was thinking maybe this is in the north. This is a far place out there somewhere. Maimala, I see Maimala, and then I see VR. I should, now that I know that, Parkila. I noticed that old car. I think at that point I said, I wish I had more time to do this. I also realized the quality on this isn't good when I play this back. I'm not sure why. Listen, folks, I need to get a new computer, a new upgrade. There's a lot of stuff. I've got a work computer. I can't use it for this gaming stuff. Same with my wife. So we can't use that, and that's some good quality stuff. But I'm going to need to dedicate a little more monetary amounts to this channel in order to upgrade some of this stuff. Because when I realized doing this playback and doing this commentary, that's seemingly not as clear as I'd like it to be at all. So I apologize for that. And with that said, feel free to donate. I know that some people have donated from time to time, and I really appreciate that helps. But all the donations going forward will be going to this new computer, new upgrading software, and all that stuff. And then also you can also join us over Patreon, or even give it a thumbs up, give it a like. That helps. That'll help us as well. But in this round, I keep looking around. I had the first clue. The VR, I guess, is the train. Not sure what that stands for. You could comment down below on that. But I'm looking at this and thinking, where the heck are we? Then I get a clue here. There says Keskusta there, but I see La Pinranta, and I'm like, great, 96. And looking, it's off. La Pinranta is off to the east, right? And I'm thinking, the east, we've got to be in Kuvola or Lati. Lati, probably not. We're in a smaller town. Well, the exercise in futility is coming here. Kuvola was in my head because there was somebody commented, hey, I think I'm from Kuvola. Could be wrong on that. Have you ever done around there or something? And so I just said, Kuvola. This has got to be Kuvola. There's a train. I'm like, this makes sense. Let's go back and look, and let's confirm this. So look, let's go back to the roundabout. Turn around. No. Turn around. There we go. I see a sign here, and I'm like, Casitio. That's not it. And I see Parikala. There's that name again. And I'm like, why is it this way? And then I'm like, oh, shoot, there's 16 seconds. I don't know where Parikala is at this point. I don't see it on the map. Thinking that La Piranta's to the east. Well, it wasn't. And as you're about to see, Parikala is La Piranta's to the west. So maybe we just make a switch or something. I don't know. 104 miles. Not sure what that is in kilometers. 1,082 points. Near the Russian border. Part of the area that I'm not familiar with. I go in to look at this. Where is Parikala? Well, it's near the, I guess there's the train station. And I say here, I think I say something like it's off of this Järvi. And I forget the Järvi is. But in any case, I go and I say at this point, visit some new places in Finland. Places that we haven't been before, places we've been before. But this one here in Kolari, I don't know why that seems so familiar, Kolari, that name. I don't know. Maybe there's something in the United States about it. So we went to Kolari up in the north, the Åland. So that was one we have only been maybe once or twice to. Turku, I've always been there a lot. Pori, and this Parikala on the Simpele-Järvi in South Karelia. And yeah, this is a fun one. So I wanted to take a look at this. 20,719 points. Broke that barrier that I always want to get. So Tomi Mero, thanks for doing this map. Really appreciate it. With that said, thanks for tuning in. This is it for the day. Until next time, cheers.